What is up, y'all? We are back.
What up? How's it going? Scratch and draw, baby.
All
Back
right.
again. So what's good?
Nothing much, man.
Nothing much.
I
Better
mean,
be.
there's a lot much, but
It's a lot.
it's a lot. It's a
Certainly a
lot.
lot of the interwebs. What am I looking at?
What are you looking at?
That's the new hot toy.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't see
Hold
anything.
on. To Infinity and Beyond with where's his buddy? Where's so
Um,
what's good? What is
what's
it? So it's the Black Woody.
what's this singer name again? Khalees. She did I believe she did a milkshake. Brings all my bowls to the yard.
Yeah. How's it back in right back in the day? People like
Yeah.
that.
So anyway, I saw this I saw this thing pop up.
Okay.
Black Woody, and there's a video to this.
So all right. So what's Khalees and what's Khalees have to do with Black Woody? Is this like a Disney variant or something? Like what is this? Is this like Disney put this out or what's going on?
Did
What's the
Disney
idea?
put this out? Did Disney put this
Asking the
out?
questions, you know what I'm
See,
saying?
that's a
Listen,
good question. And before I started crashing out on people, I asked the same question on my Twitter
right,
because I'm
right.
like, I can't just start saying
I'm
stuff.
getting the vibe that what I asked was some range and odd question right now. I think it's perfectly reasonable.
That is no, it is that is a very reasonable question, and you should ask that.
You
I
bring up
just want to know
celebrities
if she
and
asked that.
okay, wait. So what's the deal? Like, so so she made this toy or
She has
or
partnered.
something? Like, what's okay?
Oh boy. She has
Let's go.
partnered. Well, first of all, it's good chat. Redoubt is here. What's up? So I returned from the back rooms. Is that movie out?
I don't think so. It's Thursday, right? No. Tomorrow, right? Maybe tomorrow.
Perhaps. I saw oh my goodness, how I forget the reviewer. I watch him all the time. But I did watch a review of it.
Oh, was
Uh
it good?
he said it was okay. He said there was
Oh,
some parts that could have
dang.
been better, but he said he built up tension well and.
It's always tough with these horror movies because they always have these good concepts now, except they always end weird. Like they don't know how to end them, so they just have a bad ending. Like, he'll
Yeah,
probably be like when you get like a 7 out of 10 with a concept like that and a trailer like that. That means like it's gonna have a dark ending. That's what I think. He's gonna
right.
get stuck in the back room. He's not gonna get out. Like that's how it usually works.
Right.
Like those small movies, like they never like live. Like it's just like okay, but people love those.
Um
Yeah. Anyway,
and
so
all powers here. Says, what am I looking
it's the
at?
same question, Sean. That's what I'm saying.
These
Question.
are very interesting questions. I've had this question the entire day. Okay, so we're gonna go and watch this video. Okay, this
All right. So
uh,
what's up? What is this?
okay.
Hey, look at that.
Here we go. Hold on. Let's crank up the volume, y'all.
So this is the singer Khalees. This
Hold
her?
on. Yes. Redoubt says premiere tonight. In truth, I probably got more out of it than most because I have followed the internet series for a while. Oh, so you were following the Kane Pixel stuff. And also, like, the Backrooms has like a million videos from different users, and I kind of am a casual uh uh a casual viewer of Backrooms lore, about knowing about the levels. I just like knowing about weird stuff. I treat the same thing. I treat SCP the same way.
This is like a YouTube movie.
Yeah. I don't. Yes.
YouTuber movie.
Yeah, because he's done some. This guy Kane Pixels, who was, I guess, also running the movie. He did some pretty amazing, like, found footage backrooms stuff on YouTube, and I feel like he got millions of views already. So they decided to put him in charge of this movie. It's kind of funny though, because backrooms is kind of like a concept that was born off of like somebody's post from like eons ago, and I'm wondering like where did the royalties go for this? Because it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know how. Redoubt says it's a very small story about a disgruntled furniture salesman and his therapist, and the back rooms happens to become a setting. It's a seamless transition between the visuals and pixel series. Okay, like I feel like I kind of want to see it only because I'm sort of into the back rooms, but I don't know. I don't know if everybody else will go for it. Anyway, Khalees, right? She has something to say, so we're gonna listen to her. Okay.
Okay, so this is the unboxing of
Is that music on copyright? Damn. Well, whatever. We're already playing the beginning of it.
Woody. So dope. I really love him. We took a lot of time to make sure all the details were right. If you look, his little sheriff badge, even his belt buckle is popping. You can take his little pistol in and out. His hat is magnetized. It comes on and off. We got his fro tight. His little scarf. Look at the spurs on his boot. He's just really well made. He's fragile because it's like an art piece. So you want to sit this on like a mantle or a bookshelf or something. And of course, you guys know who's coming next.
To infinity and beyond!
Go to Make It Brown, get your plushies, get your collectibles, get your art, your culture. We love y'all.
You got a friend in
Oh, chill. That's definitely a couple.
you.
Okay. So, my immediate question. I'm gonna go over to the other screen real quick so we can maximize the visuals on this. Okay. All right. All right, B. My question is, I retweeted this, and I said, listen, before I even ask any questions, did they get a partnership with these said corporations? And I don't have an answer to that. She partnered with some company called Make It Brown. So I went on the Make It Brown website, and I don't know if I have to go back and look. Maybe y'all want to look with me. I couldn't find any partnership deal at all. And this this is limited. She said this for the Woody. She said there's only 50 of them that they're selling. So, under the assumption, and I will stand corrected if I'm wrong, because I'm open to correction. If this does not have a partnership, I would think that she would know, having worked in music, even though I don't know what she did. Did she do anything after that Milkshake song?
Here, I'm not a, I don't have the albums, but I'm gonna assume she's a career, like she's one hit wonder.
Right. Okay. Why would you not know about copyright laws if she in fact got no partnership? As Redoubt says, so when do the cease and desist start? People brought up a couple of issues, like for one, Woody as a toy does not have a pew pew. He does not have a gun, but this one does. The black one has the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Why is I'm looking at Mario with Tim's?
Mario has Tim's on. Okay.
Why is he got a gold chain with the star on it? Like,
I just wanted you to discover that for yourself as I just let it
why is it called
marinate.
make it brown? That's like the worst, like like make it duty or something. Like it's not a. I'm gonna go make a brown. It's not a good title for it. What's she trying to do? Like, what is it? So is this like? Well, first of all, I guess it's like this. Someone in the chat said, "Where's the cease and desist letter or something?"
Mhm.
Now, I guess like there's leeway for like parody and satire, but I don't know if the intent is satire. I mean, it could be, but it's very dark satire. Like, no pun intended. I'm
This
just saying,
is
like,
this is she has another video where she says the intent was to give representation and inclusion to little black kids.
I mean, you can make a one-off thing for a video, but if she's planning to sell these things, then I mean, I don't think that this is gonna. I mean,
See,
I know
now here
Nintendo is not gonna
and
have
here
this. Like,
that's the thing, because that would work maybe if you're Disney. But as we know, Nintendo and their legal hitmen don't play that. These Nintendo took down a video of a dude doing a fan video game horror playthrough of Mario. Not for resale. They still took it down. They do not care. They will get your joint taken down. And I wrote in my tweet as like, are they aware of the power level of Nintendo's lawyers? Because I don't think they understand. I I bring all this up, and yes, I'm relating this to the topic at hand, which is this is part two of the Gachiakuta night, where where we're discussing Hideyoshi Andou, who is the graffiti artist that works on the book along with Kei Rana. Because, a lot of this drama started with, the misuse of representation, as they call it, right? Listen, now I know last night I spoke and I got on the cases of either side, but I'm going to have to speak to the representation side tonight. Y'all have gone insane. Okay. This is insanity. My man got Tim's on and a chain star with an afro. And to my assumption, and like I said, I could be proven wrong, there is no deal with Nintendo. In fact, look, we gonna boom, boom, boom. I got you. I got y'all. I got y'all. We're gonna go, right? Hang on. We're gonna let's look up Make It Brown. Okay, let's go look up the website. Oh, here we go. Boom. All right. We are here at Make It Brown. We have arrived at Make It Brown headquarters.
GetBrownToys.com. I love how their logo's copyrighted. It's got the little registration mark on the
Now,
right
like
side
I
of the
said,
picture.
I'm gonna take back the whole first 10 minutes of this stream if I'm wrong, because I looked earlier, but I was at work. So let's see. Toy Story. Okay. We got Woody over here. $239. All right, B. Making Brown. Oh, look, we got we got Buzz Lightyear over here.
So is he got a shape up? You got a line up? No.
No, he does not have a lineup. There are no lineups to be had. I guess they want to make a naturalistic.
It's funny. This is like when back in the 90s they had The Simpsons and they had Bart Simpson
Looney Tunes
t-shirts.
also.
Yes, except they would make them black. But those were like, what is this? The Super Mario Brothers. Oh no. Usually when people did stuff like this, they were selling like homemade t-shirts, like iron-on joints, and selling them like at I don't know, swap meet or like, out the trunk of somebody's car. Like nothing super, legal, endorsed by like whatever, some kind of gold, platinum, silver set selling artist, you know what I mean? Like the Super Mario Brothers. bruh. Is this like a trick, bro? Is this like some kind of psyop on America right now? Like, what is it? What are you showing me? Like, where did you?
Sorry, I didn't know how bad this got. Okay.
Yeah. Sean did not prep with me before the stream, before he unleashed this madness on my eyeballs. So you have to suffer along with me for what he has wrought to you. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I saw the first image. I didn't know that this was Cold Super Mario Brothers.
Brothers.
But if I gotta see it, y'all gotta see it, okay?
Shameful. Who show is this? It's all the Sean.
This Khalees show now.
Sean torture hour. Yeah. Oh man.
Breeze here said, what cursed site is that you brought me to?
Yeah. What's the site called again, Sean?
It is called Make It Brown Toys, okay?
No, Make It Brown Toys.com.
Yes. The company's called Make It Brown. Listen. All right, let's scroll. Only 150 name. I just want to see the.
Rotate.
My son got the turn around.
Yo, his hat is flipped. What is happening? He's rotating. He got the hat on the side and the back. He got a chain with the gold star on it from the game. And scroll a little back down, scroll a little down, more down, you know what I'm saying? Check it out. He got Tim's on. What? Why
is Bowser not black?
That's true.
They got Luigi in the background. They got Princess Bloodstool.
Yeah, how come the green people aren't black? You know, they don't want to take away their green identity. What am I looking at, dude?
The Tim's is $225. So for $225, anybody watching, y'all can order a possible illegal piece of merch. Some got the fine flower version. All right. Stop.
Yo. Chill.
I'm calling Nintendo, bro. I'm calling Nintendo. Sean, you just don't want to see the black man succeed. I'm calling Nintendo.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo's aware of this right now. I think I find some guy on YouTube dancing or something like that with the Mario logo on his back or something, or whatever they sue for. They probably already are aware of this.
Redon said, you need to prove to people 50 years from now that this was a thing that really happened. No, for real. Yo, save this video forever, somebody. Listen, I'm going to give, I don't have a child yet, but I'm soon to be married. And I'm telling my wife that I'm going to give this video, this stream to my child. And he need to pass it on, bro.
Pass it on like the ring or something. This stream already cursed because you brought the curse here.
Listen, I had to come through with the fire, you know what I'm saying?
There's 7 days left to live. Thanks to you showing me this. It's a hot mess.
Speaking of hot mess, hold on, y'all, because I got to turn on my fan because I'm dying over here.
Eventually, I would have learned about this already.
Yeah, you would have. Hold on for a second.
This is just shameful. Yeah, Sean has left the building. They here with his mess. You know what I'm saying? You gotta forgive him. You know, you got cringe on the brain. This is pretty wild stuff right here. What to make of this, really? I mean, is this gonna help? I don't know, the black community.
No, absolutely not. This is not going to help the black community in any way, shape, or form. Even if this joint was an official collaboration, it still wouldn't help the black community because apparently also there's some like kind of initiative that I got to read up on, and I'll talk about that after Andou, and that they're trying to pass to DC Comics to make more black characters or something. And I'm like, yo, we are in prime begging. I don't know what it is. It's actually like really sad. Okay, let's scroll down. What we got? Okay. Oh, look. Yo, his chain is incomplete. First of all, like, why they couldn't close up his chain? Well, we
Oh,
do.
bro, what am I looking at?
It's bold enough to make Melanario is insane. Melanario is literally insane. Said what? So of course said, why would you impose that power? Why would you put that image? Wait, what did Power say? So I want to see this with Sonic. Khalees make a rogue. No, absolutely not. Power, no. Bad power. Bad. We not make it
Bro,
brown fire Mario. That's what it's called.
how much is this? Same thing?
It is 200 and excuse me, I cannot talk. $225. All right, now they have the plushie.
Why would they pay 200? Why would they pay that much for a toy? Who's gonna buy this? I don't know, man. They get some brothers some 3D printer right now, and they're going like crazy with it. They're going hog wild with these prices right now. You know, this is like we reach peak collectible market insanity right now. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people doing this kind of stuff. You know, they're making like their own collectible joints, but I'm surprised. Like, she's in the music business, right? Like they always suing each other for samples.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? Like all the big cases, right? P. Diddy samples Sting, and then Sting hits him with the, you know, the copyright clearance thing, and then he got paid. He got paid like all this money to him, or stop making the song and all this. Like, they know not to do this.
The hood doesn't know what to do. I'm just gonna say the hood. Like,
Yeah. Is she back in the hood? I thought she was making money.
you know what? Oh, there's shirts. Why is there shirts? Why are there shirts? Why are there shirts? Why are there shirts? Why are there shirts, bro? What? $65?
I felt like it's like a different category of merch when it's like all merch.
$65?
Damn.
This, you know what this be like? This be like, this is like when people complain, when black people, by the way, when black people complain about black owned businesses jacking up their own prices. Be like, yo, they told me they want to buy food, and the food was like $80 for a plate.
By the way, thanks for people in the chat. If you put a like on the video, that would be awesome. Because I guess people gonna need to learn about this, or the educational stream.
Yeah, we need to expose this.
It is melting my brain though. Looking at it, it's like so many things to say. Like, it's the Super Mario Brothers, right? Isn't this like, remember back? This is what I'm saying. All this stuff is confusing now. They used to say things like this was racist, like playing the stereotypes of like, oh, black men wearing Timbs and a chain. You think all brothers are wearing chains and Timbs, and now it's actually you'd actually be racist if you didn't put your character into Timbs. Like, I don't know the rules anymore. They tell me the rules and then they switch up the rules. Like, so that's why I don't like paying attention to any of this stuff, because there's no consistency.
Oh, never any consistency.
You know, they talk about high prices, like you can't afford anything, you know, everything's expensive. They gotta make life affordable. Remember they talk about the affordability crisis? Yes. You hear on the news, the affordability crisis. Ain't nobody gonna afford this.
$65. Who, by the way, is this shirt for babies or something? Why is it so short?
Yeah, word. Like, what kind of
hold on. Let me click.
What kind of t-shirt you buying for $65 for a baby?
Wait, what do you mean?
Baby don't know what's on the shirt.
Hold on. If are they just not available yet, or sold out? Sold out. How did they make? Did they make two?
All they had to do was sell one. You know, it's like before the copyright man gets Disney, for the Nintendo Corporation gets a hold of them.
I see. Okay, so hold on. I see down here we've got a copyright. Make it brown.
Shopify. Yo, bro, I don't want to hear nobody having trouble getting their shop up on Shopify after this. You know what I'm saying? I can't clear this with legal. You're gonna have to rethink your business. And meanwhile, these guys are just like, yeah, we're making Super Mario Black. Yep, Toy Story with the logo of Toy Story, not changed at all.
Is there an about me? Is
I just think that if you playing,
sign
you
in?
know,
Okay, no. Cool. Contact books. I need something. I'm at home. Okay, I'm back here.
yo,
Okay,
that's the Toy Story logo, bro.
contact.
It's not even like
For-
Black Toy Story or anything like that. They didn't change it at all.
For urgent matters that need quicker response, please DM us. Instagram.
What's the comments in their IG? They probably like lock the comments.
I don't see any collab with any companies. I just see stuff. Books. They got books. Okay, the book Seven Wonders of Africa. Well, that looks like some original thing.
For sure. But I guess the original thing maybe ain't pumping, so they gotta do these other weird tactics. Oh, Mario's here.
At the bottom. Okay. Make it brown. Your company's called Make It Brown. What's this part? What's this here? Our mission. Join our mission. Do you have a mission statement? No, they taking
That's
every
the thing.
credit card
That's
on
the
the
thing
man
now.
at the
Like
bottom. I tell you that.
that's the thing nowadays.
Art
You know, in this
tours.
country, we don't have like
Yeah,
art or
you guys have looked through this site with me. I cannot see any indication that Disney or Nintendo is working with the Make It Brown company, which leads me to believe that they are illegally making merchandise and selling it.
now. May I propose?
And Khalees, hold on, your mic.
The mic's not working.
And Khalees is promoting it because Black children need representation. You know, I've always been the person to say,
yeah.
I wasn't the person to say, if you need representation, do it yourself. Make your own thing. I think I'm gonna alter that message to what it should be. Take it straight back to the 80s and 90s. I didn't need to see myself because of my skin. Okay, like this is.
And correct you, Sean. In the 80s and 90s, they were making illegal Bart t-shirt, black Bart t-shirts and stuff, but they were at least selling it in the street.
Yeah, that was. It wasn't sponsored by somebody in the industry.
Well, this is not sponsored by anybody in the industry either, except they're making like websites and.
Well, they got Khalees up here talking about. Well, I don't know how
Khalees.
Industry you consider Khalees.
Celebrity endorsements. It's industry enough. Okay, I bet you I go on her Instagram, she probably has like at least like over 100K followers, probably like 200K followers at this point. I'll tell you right now. I'll look at it.
Yeah, go ahead. Find out for me.
I mean, this is ridiculous. And first of all, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Maybe it's just like her cousin or something. Like her cousin came up with this idea or something, and now she's being guilt tripped by her mom to co-sign on this. You know, you probably find out it's like some favor she's doing to somebody or something, because this doesn't sound like a very professional operation, unless you find out like the next day, like Disney and Nintendo, like they bought a license or something to do some, I don't know what, like some people, they license things to sell merch. I don't know. They pay like some kind of licensing fee to make things, but I don't think Disney really does that. Like, they have their own people they work with.
All right. So what he said, Brina says there is absolutely no way this is legitimately copyrighted. This does not hold up in court unless they claim it's a parody. But even then, They barely changed anything. Like Dan said, that is a Toy Story logo. Yeah, I
Yeah, they
don't
didn't
think it's
change it at
gonna
all.
hold up, and the whole thing hinges on me. For me, hinges on Nintendo.
It's not parody. Yeah, I'm on her Instagram right now, and it says 2.8 million followers. Okay, and the merch you show me in the video is on her site. I'll click on it, and yeah, and then some people like it. They say, "I love it. I so love this." Some person says, "But for $225 though, gas is high." From where? I need it all. I want one. Some people want it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of black people who want it. You know, one person said, "Don't care." Absolutely not. LOL. Why does he have a gun? The original Woody doesn't have a gun, and now your Black Woody has a gun. Some person says, "Dope." Heart emojis. That is so creative. They want it, son.
How
They
do
love it. Ren do, but he's cute. I guess they like
you say it's so creative?
Black Woody. Woody. These are fans, you know what I'm saying? This is Instagram. There's a Glock in my boot. Now they're getting racist. Now they're just repeating the same things. This is like some kind of bot war going on. Not a lot of comments. I think a lot of comments are getting like kicked out. It's only 82 comments on this. There's a video right now of like a cartoon black kid talking with the Woody doll. So there's like an animated feature campaign for this right now. Make It Brown Toys. You have Instagram on here?
No.
Sounds in disbelief. Bro. Anyway, all right. That's it. So what do you got?
That was
What do you
look.
got to say about this?
Huh?
That's it.
Look. I just wanted to tie this into the main issue, bro. And like I said, I didn't bring up everybody's tweet yesterday because it was a lot. It was a lot that went on with the Gachiakuta situation, and people complained about, oh, the guy with the spring onions in here. You got to treat representation right. What exactly? I want to know from people, because representation to me didn't mean anything. Because representation to me back in the day was just they would make a character. It'd be Brave Star. You know, he's Native American. They make Bulletproof. He's a black guy on a cybernetic squad. And like these things just happened. Okay. But the key point was that they were all cool. I don't know what this is. How are we accepting this, but we got mad at spring onions? Like, I'm trying to understand. We need to dial back. We need to change or dial back this representation talk, because I don't know what's going on anymore. What are we?
I don't know, Sean. I think that I don't know. I never seen anything like this before. This is a bold new venture that the I guess representation crowd are doing right now. So see if it works.
I'm gonna need
it's a
to
bold
represent.
strategy. I'm shocked. I mean, it's like it's pretty brazen, but it is what it is. I mean, look, maybe they're hoping that the parent corporations will be guilted into doing it because they're like, oh, you shut us down, you shut a black-owned business down, you know, and maybe they just hope that they'll like bully them into compliance or something, or they're like just public perception or backlash will stop their legal team from shutting it down. You never know. But interesting, funny.
And I also say this. You remember the video that I did last year? Was it last year? Where, and this is in a lesser. This is a lesser form. This was like the fan artists, and they were doing like the race swapped art. and Japan was kind of, it was getting on their nerve. Not be- Probably less so that they were race swapping, but more so because they would get on any Asian artist's case if the tone of the character that they were drawing was too light. And then Japan brought up, and I say Japan as as a collective, brought up like, hey, you say that, but then you're like race swapping all of our characters. And then, of course, remember you asked yesterday, oh, does it matter like which way it goes? I'm like, yes, there's a particular order it has to go. It has to go from light to dark. You cannot go from dark to light because then it's a crime. Um, so they've been s- that's been brought back up recently. As you know, Elon has altered his algorithm to include a highly advanced translation feature between us and other countries, and you can now have full blown conversations with anybody. I've had conversations with people in South America, in Japan. It's kind of crazy, honestly. It's kind of amazing. And that's why Kay Rana and her assistant here, or her fellow artist, the graffiti artist, Hideyoshi Andou, they were having back and forth with Gachiakuta fans. So they were understanding everything that was going on, and that's why it was starting to affect them, especially when they started throwing out accusations of them being racist because of the play. Remember yesterday we discussed the play, like, oh, they cast Asians as black people, and then that was a crime, even though she said like I was trying to get black people, but I couldn't because I wasn't in charge of the casting, and apparently the fans didn't care about that. Try harder. I don't know, like, how you gonna tell somebody that, I don't know how the deals work when you have a property yourself, but then it's sold off to do like, well, not Broadway, because I don't know what they call it over there. Uh their version of play system. She probably can't pull all the strings. Anyway, this is Hideyoshi Ando, the graffiti artist. Now there's a lot of graffiti influence in Gachiakuta, and he is responsible for it. So you can see him right here. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you say it's a graffiti artist.
hmm
Like, what, he does graffiti in the comic book? I mean, manga.
I believe so. Yes, I know for sure in the anime because I don't. I have like 3 volumes of the. Do I have an example here that I could show y'all up close? Let me see, Penny.
So when she needs graffiti done, or the team needs graffiti done, he designs it for them.
Yes, that is correct. I think I caught a little. Hold on.
They're like the Japanese hip hop squad. It's a Japanese hip hop squad.
Like, it's very tough to see, but I can't. Like, it's tough. Yeah, it's hard to see anyway. On the wall there is some graffiti on this panel right here, and I'm going to safely assume he's like responsible for those designs. Um, so yeah, it's kind of littered throughout the book, and if you watch the anime, you could definitely see it. So yeah, he is one of the artists that is working on it along with Kay. Uh, so yeah, he is. Look at that. That's actually kind of cool because, as you know, the storyline is about, they kind of live in this trash dump, this trash world, and they have here Rudo, who is the main character, and his fists are kind of made out of trash. Look at him go. So I'm assuming this is his work down here too, as well. Those little crazed dogs down here. That's K in the middle. I assume it's K in the middle, unless he draws characters too. He might. I don't know. I'm a little ignorant on that. Obviously, he's doing his thing over here. Now, Hideyoshi is kind of funny because Kay Irana likes, as she should, to please her fans. You know, And when controversy arises, she's she's admittedly doesn't feel good about it. You know,
Hmm.
because who likes to be called names or accused of stuff? Yeah, Ando doesn't care, bro. And I wish I could find the tweets, but let's just say he has a rougher way of talking when he addresses the issues. Like I remember
Oh.
like I remember they were trying to cover the piracy issue when that one person said, "Ask Kay, like, hey, is it okay if I pirate your joint in Discord?" And she was like, "No." And then eventually Ando spoke on it, and man, I don't have the direct quote anymore, and it's going to take like a lot. I'm not going to go through all the tweets because it's going to take me forever. Basically, he was saying is like, why would you pirate the book? Go get money and buy the stuff. If not,
Hmm.
leave it alone. It was basically like, keep, like buy it or get out type joint. And I'm like, hey man, look.
And then what?
And there was another thing when what was it he was talking about? This is the quote I wish I had. He was talking about something recently, and this was before he detonated his page. And he called some of the people that were coming at K a bunch of sad R words, So and people don't like the R word.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So when I say Ando don't, he don't hold his tongue, that boy, you know what I'm saying? He's not to
that's
be, he's a force to be reckoned with. You know what I mean?
so he said this on Twitter and stuff. They got mad at him, so now he deleted his account.
Yeah. So now if you want to see here, come on now, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I guess like their version of punk and hip hop is like from back in the day. Like you say whatever you want, you're offensive. You're like Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they are. They didn't upgrade or they didn't get the new firmware download for America's version of hip hop and punk, where it's very media.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of what do you call it? Media training, and they can't say anything crazy. They got to apologize and all this stuff. Meanwhile, these guys are acting like it's like the '90s and like the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
They could just like say offensive stuff and double down. And, like South Park was like the biggest show on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And she's a punk, he's hip hop, and they're crude with attitude. So they probably don't understand like what happened to America in that
Yeah, no.
police and speech, and they're not having any of this, and they're no longer enthused by other let's say non-black countries adopting hip hop stuff.
See, I guess to tie into. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it could be some kind of like, I don't know, cultural, racial war or something like that, where like they think like the Japanese are gonna appropriate black culture.
Yes.
And then go and call them like this dude like the R word and all this, and then they're like, oh hell no, like what I'm saying? They're not gonna take it lying down. Like you think you're gonna.
That is exactly what is going on. Now, see, if I could talk to Kay and Hideyoshi myself, I would tell them like, listen, now there's some people now saying like, oh, the only way you're gonna get any peace is if you take the black people out your book. Like, first of all, you shouldn't have to alter your book to deal with people. They already exist in the story. So I think the real thing that they are doing right now is just to not converse with some of these people. Okay. And I would tell them, I was like, listen, do not listen to the representation matters crowd at this moment, because a lot of them will say, like, yeah, this character represents us. Just don't put spring onions. Are the same ones that are gonna say, I can't wait to buy this unlicensed, not copyrighted Super Mario Brothers doll, okay? That is peak insanity.
And they're gonna call it creative, like they did in the
Co-creative.
comment section.
Yo, representation matters. Crew has gone peak insanity, bro. Like we can't. So anyway, you see here, he has said, "Guess I'll delete too. It's not even fun anymore. No matter how much I share all sorts of stuff on here, if there's no one to appreciate it, there's no need to report it either. The people you're meant to meet, you'll meet in places where you're supposed to, definitely." And then my man bounced.
Damn.
And what does he get? And by the way, all of this is very kind of sad because he bounced on his birthday. It was his birthday. And he was dealing with the fallout of Kay leaving. And Gachiakuta has just won awards. So it was his birthday, just won awards. They're at the height of what should be celebration, and you got to deal with people sitting down and calling her racist because of some spring onions. And then what did they get from the quote unquote fans? They get people like this person here. Okay, Nibba. Dramatic as F. You're acting like someone killed it. I guess this was the series of his tweets. Now, some of this is through like translation. So, like, I guess like some of these sentences might not make sense. Like, regret after losing is not. Regret after losing is nothing more than a beautiful story. I'm sure that's like there's a lesson in there somewhere. I guess I'll delete too. But I know in these series of tweets he was venting. And I guess the person or a lot of other people didn't care, like, yo, you overreacting, you guys are emotional while you blocking people. And I'm like, I want people to understand. I know you guys in the chat understand. I want people to understand what goes into creating sequential art in general, but definitely sequential art. Like, we don't have time to deal with like the most pettiest of squabbles, and I definitely don't got time to deal with the opinions of people who think, oh, Super Mario making Tim's is dope. Yo, listen, we got stories to make, man. We crying about spring onions. Stop. So, an update. Kayrana came back. She came back to Twitter. Now, I believe the reason she came back to Twitter is somebody came on my page and alerted me that there's somebody who was on Twitter faking Kay's page. Somebody with like 55 followers calling themselves Kay. And I'm like, what the heck is this? They used the same profile pic, everything.
Yep.
So what I believe Kay would probably saw that and was like, all right, listen, I can't have somebody impersonating me because that's insane.
Sure.
So I'm going to come back. So apparently what she did is she came back and went private. Now, I don't know that she went private because I'm already following her. So the page looks fine to me. But she's not posting. She is she's retweeting stuff. And that's about it. It seems at this given moment that she doesn't want to talk.
All right. She didn't want to talk, so that's fine. So no new posts yet.
No.
And you're a confirmed follower, so you can see the posts from
I can see I can go on the page now. She just
obviously she came back, so like she'll make some statement when she's ready. I mean, although I do wonder what is the benefit of her being on Twitter or having a social media presence at all. I guess it's for promotion. Is there like a devoted marketing campaign around her, like as a public figure? I know, like in Japan, they usually don't care, right? I mean, they don't care. Like they rather let the publisher handle the marketing and let the animation company handle the marketing and the merch people to handle the marketing. Like, I guess like she's like they're trying to market her as a cool person, and you got a cool anime, and it's like a punk hip hop thing, and it comes from the mind of this artist, lady. Maybe they see her as marketable and stuff internationally. I don't know. Was there a conscious decision to like market her towards America?
Well, you have to understand, it's not just her. A lot of mangaka and people from gaming in the
Hmm.
Japanese market
Yeah.
usually don't come on. And if they do, their page is very limited. Does Yoko Taro have a page? I think he does. By the way, this is what she's posting. She's just reposting the cosplay. Hopefully, they can't call it racist for this one. Okay. All right.
Because they're like old school celebrities. Like celebrities used to never like be on social. Now everyone celebrities on social media, except for the old school one. Like Robert De Niro. Maybe he got one. I'm gonna sound stupid right now, but like Leonardo DiCaprio, you don't have to mess with it. Brad Pitt, he ain't out here taking selfies and stuff. If you like famous from the past, you like grandfathered in like to not be doing this stuff. Now some of them are forced to do it because I guess maybe paychecks ain't coming in, the royalty checks aren't that the same as used to be. But in Japan, they're usually like, I don't want you to know me, bro. Don't know who I am. Just know my work. I do the work, you buy the work. Because to know me is to ruin the work, ruin the promotion of the work. Because you're going to get a case of this dude saying, like, whatever, the no words, like the R word and all this, calling people R's. And they're going to be like, no, man, I used to like his book, but then he said that, and now I don't want to buy it anymore. And because I don't know, man, in the mind of an artist, you're probably dealing with like a dude with like a lot of swirling stuff in their head right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the more pure and authentic they are, it's probably coming in with like pure and authentic thoughts to themselves at the time, swirling in their brain.
Yeah.
That's why some people are like, hey, don't know me, bro. Don't make me talk. Just let me do the work. If you find out what's in here, you got gonna like me. And they be like, no, bro, we love you, bro. We want to know you, bro. We want to know everything about you. That's what these people are like. They want to know every thought. And then they start saying the thoughts and they're like, I don't like this. I don't like you anymore. They throw their manga in the garbage. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why Japan's like, listen, that's why I handle the talking, you handle the drawing. That's how America used to be with everything. They'd be like, you go dabble in the studio. I go do the talking.
I mean,
now, to be fair, actors go on like talk shows and promote movie and all this back in the days too. But they would tell like some safe story, like, they couldn't get peanuts on the plane and how that was like a crazy incident for them or something like that. Or they would just make something up to tell on the talk show. A lot of celebrities did that.
Right.
But now, bro, it's like, and I'm not saying she did anything wrong because she didn't do anything wrong. She just posted a picture of some fan that put spring onions and wrapped the headband around it and started dancing like the character. It was like innocence. But it just goes to show you, like, nowadays the I don't know, the balancing act is so high stakes that like anything you think is innocent may not be and is gonna cause chaos. So it's like, why should artists even talk to fans if they can help it? You know what I'm saying? Like in America, they talk to the fans all the time because they're just like a bunch of artists out here like a squirrel trying to get a nut. Like anything they can do to get like $5. You got to be on all social media programs. You got to be on the Facebook, the Twitter, TikTok. You got to like, be shucking and jiving in the middle of the subway. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be twerking it at the local rec center or something like that. Just to get. But in Japan, it's like, yo, you get a publishing deal based off of creator-owned entertainment. Fantastic.
Well, hold on, because
you're in America, you working for, you're looking to get like $50 writing an issue of Spider-Man team up.
Well, a lot of creative people in Japan do not want to talk. Some creative people in Japan will hold their own. Like Terada from Tekken, okay? Obviously, Terada don't care about nothing, all right? Like, look, I don't even know what this is in reference to. This is obviously in reference to Tekken itself. So if this isn't a joke to you, you better start living like it's your last week, little man. And Terada decided to engage, bro. He does this a lot, by the way.
So what's this? What are you reading here?
Some guy. Oh, I guess I can't click it because the tweet is deleted. But I guess somebody tagged Harada, excuse me. Oh, Terada, excuse me. Somebody tagged Harada from Tekken and made a tweet that says, if this isn't a joke, you better start living like it's your last week, little man. And Harada decided to clap back. Say, I'm gonna have to read this for on YouTube standards. You're the typical loud-mouthed loser on the internet. You're about 10 years too early to be threatening me, you piece of trash. And I'm no longer involved. So don't ask me for crap about Tekken. Just sit there watching tournaments while your mommy holds you, you little crap. He does this. That's what he do.
But I guess like it's the brand that he's created for himself, so it's acceptable. And I guess he started out that way, and he is continuing to be that way. You know, he's hasn't built a personality where you got to be nice to everybody around the world or something. Now, I guess with Kay Arana, I guess they put a personality on her because she had like pink hair.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And she drew black people and has a hip hop, like I guess, edge to the comic book, right? Like
yes.
Hip hop ish component to it. Wearing big pants. I don't know, right? I don't know what's going on. Like, he had a graffiti artist like contributing to the branding of the IP. So, and I guess and there's no real way around it. Like, if you're in that sphere, then I don't know, black people gonna find you or something like that, you know, and they may not all be your friend, you know, they're not a monolith. So I guess if you're gonna be on the internet, eventually you're gonna have to assert your real personality or get run over. Or quit or apologize. I guess these are the only like options you have when you blow up.
Yeah.
Or ignore, you know, that's another option. Ignore. Like you just turn off the computer and just go back to work. It's no real like, I mean, Japan, they cancel you, right? I mean, why?
I don't know. Obviously, when if depending on the clapback, I guess you can't be canned. But another one is Hideki Kamiya. Y'all know Hideki Kamiya. He block everybody. Okay, Devil May Cry creator. I remember what was it last month? Like somebody said something about something, and the clapback was like so crazy that like it made like internet news, and I'm like, bro, like I don't know why y'all think you can come for these people. So between Ando and Kamiya and Harada, as a poor says here, who the hell is threatening Harada? Leave that man alone with his new Saudi money. Brina asked here earlier said, didn't they claim Kate Arana as non-binary because she got no eyebrows? I don't know why they said she was non-binary.
Got no eyebrows. It's like, is that a thing? Like,
yeah, I mean, sometimes she has no eyebrows. Sometimes I see her with the eyebrows.
But that means like they can determine that from her eyebrow situation. Like,
these people determine that.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. What does a Black Mario doll have to do with legal sales? You know what I'm saying? we are a ridiculous country.
Yeah, it's peak ridiculous.
That's why I brought up the Mario thing first. Like, I need Japan, if you're listening to this. We are a ridiculous nation. And there's a lot of us that are confused, like Dan and I, and this chat about what the heck is going on. But a lot of the ridiculous people are in the majority, and they will say foolish things to you, and they will do foolish things. Like, what was the new controversy? Trying to make Zelda black. Look, I
They're doing that.
yeah, but I think it was like only a mod. You know how that is. They always do that. And I think some Japanese person actually responded. Do I have? I, yeah, we are in peak ridiculous mode, and I don't know if anything can be taken seriously. Honestly, like it's
I'm guessing like money's tight. You know what I'm saying? We're in the global crisis right now because of the oils and the war and all this. So everybody's trying to scrape together a few dollars any way they can. But at some point, like maybe they want to cater to everybody to get everybody's money, like as a consumer. But when you got to dip into the Black Mario crowd for like quick $200, like what they're doing is they're hoping that one person who's like super into race stuff has $200 worth of something. They probably only made like 3 of these toys with a 3D printer or something, hoping like at least one of the people through the least shout out will be able to pay, and then they can like wrap up shop in a month and say they're sold out before like they get the cease and desist letter.
that's what it
from
seems like they're
Nintendo.
doing. Like they
Yeah.
just got limited quantities. Like yo, quick, sell out.
And then Nintendo
That which
says, "Stop
means
this."
they know they're wrong. Y'all know you're wrong.
So like Nintendo will be like, "Stop this!" And we already stopped. It's over, and they can like take them. Now, of course, Nintendo could go get that money back if they want to. But like, I need all the sales. I need call it even. We're going to sue, but it's like maybe they won't. Maybe just be like, I don't got time to like. It's gonna cost me more money to hire the lawyers than to get them to give me $2,000 something. I don't know what they're doing. Like I don't know if that's how it works. But I don't know how they got Khalees involved. I don't know. Maybe she's just like a simple lady who doesn't understand like who these people are. You know how like some people they're older, they don't know about like video games, they don't know about. I mean, I'm sure they should know about Mario and Toy Story. You got to be like,
She don't know about copyrights.
yeah, it's like
Band up with a company called Make It Brown.
Yeah, maybe they all are under some kind of delusion that this doesn't pertain to them. Like, oh, we're doing like a version of it. It's not the same. It's fair use. They see some fair use. Some fair use thing on the on some website somewhere, and they're like, yeah, the fair use. Yes. It's covered in the First Amendment, of course. Yo, this is a disturbing picture, by the way, when you posted this up. Like, I know we had to like leave it up there to explain what it is, but like Woody over there looking like some it's looking like some bamboozled joint. Like,
it look like the dolls from Tales from the Hood. Yes.
Yeah, when Corbin Burnson was like the racist guy running for office, and the black dolls were chasing him around, and he was going crazy. And I'm like, because the eyes are like,
dead center. Like,
yeah, it's like, bro,
like, nah, son, stop.
Bro, it's not right, bro.
Listen, man. Like, all I know,
listen, they shouldn't have this, bro. This is crazy. Take this off. This is disturbing me.
Come on, I'm gonna zoom in. No, let me stop.
No, stop. Scaring people. You know what I'm saying? Scaring me.
Now this one is
it's so racist. Like they were trying not to be racist, and then it became racist. It's like horseshoe theory. Crazy.
Brina says she want the doll. Brina, I'm gonna block you.
Want the doll? Well,
no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna block you. I'm messing with you.
Yeah, you got financial aid. That's like $300. How much is that? $250.
Matter of fact, listen. By the way, y'all should follow Brina. Brina, post up your YouTube.
Brina, start a GoFundMe.
Or I'll post it up.
Start a GoFundMe to raise money so you can buy the doll. You know what I'm saying? Say that the man won't let you do it, because of trying to keep you down. So just get a GoFundMe and get yourself some Black Mario merch. So what's this now? What are you showing me here? What more cursed Earth objects have you
This is
found?
not as cursed because like I'm used to seeing this. It's just a mod to make Zelda black. But like I
Oh, it's a
said,
mod. Okay.
yeah. Said next version of Nintendo, next version of Zelda gotta be brown, dude. This is changing my life. Nintendo, please, I beg. Listen, man. Look, I don't want. Like I said yesterday, don't go after anybody in these tweets because I'm just showing for example purposes. But we got. Listen, how do I say this? We have to start finding more purpose to life than skin color. Like it's getting kind of ridiculous. Like your family, your friends, your beliefs, God, something. Okay, like that. I don't understand why I'm begging a company. I saw
How many
somebody the
likes
other
is
day.
get? How many likes is get? It's so tiny on my screen.
Oh, this one, this rebuttal only got 15 likes. The original one got 1,000 likes, and then they closed their comments.
Okay. I guess it's not. It's not. If it got 14, 14K, then I'd be like, all right, maybe there's a movement behind this. But I guess it's just enough people on the internet plus bots to try and make this a thing of like, I guess, making every character black instead of creating their own black characters. And
They can't
you
do
notice like
it.
there's like, and I know like look, minorities are like, they're not like balling out with the cash flow, you know what I'm saying? Like their Caucasian counterparts to make like
Pencil and paper.
multimedia stuff. But some people are like, I mean, what happened to all these celebrities, bro? Like all these rappers and all these like basketball
The celebrities
guys.
is making Black Mario.
Yeah, it's like they're making Black Mario. It's like,
So
damn.
what is the hope? Right? When I say go create your own characters, if you want a black character, go make a new one. And Khalees is out here behind my back doing copyright infringement Mario. How am I supposed to combat that?
We used to have original things back in the day. People used to be like, black people were on network television. Of course, network television is like no one cares about it
Yeah,
anymore.
no,
I
no,
wish they did.
but you're right. We had that. We had that. I seen it, and I know I don't know any of the youngins watching this. Okay, this actually existed. Okay, back 1,000 years ago when Dan and I were born. Okay, this was a thing. Okay, like whatever they're trying to sell you right now, they're like, oh, we never had a chance, is a lie.
Of course, is it now they have no chance? Like, I mean,
That's
I
how they
don't know, bro.
feel.
I guess it's how they feel.
And somebody brought up a point, and they were like, "Yo, I swear, after Black Panther, like we tried to put like it started with the first black superhero joint, and I remember that first black superhero. Excuse me, excuse me. Does anybody know a man named Wesley Snipes?
I don't know. Back in the day, they used to have like real shows, like the Bernie Mac show, and like Everybody Hates Chris, with like real storylines that were like well written and stuff, and there
Yeah,
were real characters that had like an inner life and a
real
friendship
stories.
circle and stuff, and like
Yeah,
morals at the end, and
fully
continuity and
fleshed out
right,
projects.
right. There was like standards, network standards and stuff, and now it's like what Black Entertainment is like a bunch of Tubi movies, Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry knockoffs like on BET.
Obviously, it's so fragile now that it could be taken. Your emotions can be destroyed by spring onions. So whatever we got going on in black entertainment right now is so weak that spring onions will like destroy the space-time continuum.
Hey, maybe we should be compassionate to the Spring Onions people for this one thing. Like maybe
Okay.
if they had somebody like killing it in the entertainment game, like on a global level, then they would just focus on that and not care about this. I don't know, this kind of stuff, like trying to like do illegal things like Khalees and start like doing Black Mario on
Yo, they had a Black Mario variant,
dubious
bro.
websites.
Make it brown.
Like back in the day, it was like Will Smith was on MTV every day. He had the number one movies. Every movie he came out with went to number one. Bad Boys 2, Men in Black 2, Men in Black 3, the I Am Legend, all that stuff. He was like huge.
Mhm.
And like they had like singers and rappers, and they had like sitcoms. Now, I guess back in the day, they're starting to push black people out, or everyone was getting pushed out, really. But, black people used to be on NBC, like Sherman Hemsley had Amen, and Marla Gibbs had 227.
Right.
And then in the 80s, and then in the 90s, they had, in the 80s and 70s, they had Jeffersons and things. And then in the 90s, they had Martin, Living Single, Cosby, what happened with Cosby, but Different World with Dwayne Wayne and all that. And these were shows that were getting like 15 million viewers a night. Sometimes at their height, they would get like 20 million, 20 million a show, 30 million. Advertisers like Coca-Cola would be down to like promote them. Now it's like, you on like what, BET Plus? That's like the biggest like thing you could do in Black World. Or you could be on Tubi and hope to get like a Harbor Freight ad like rolled in, or like some lawyer commercial where some guy runs over your dog. You can call the ambulance chaser. That's like the kind of ad buy you getting on a black film these days, bro. Like it's a big come down from when you the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and McDonald's is running Christmas ads on your TV show, bro, and you're getting broke off millions of dollars.
Right.
Okay. Surviving off the royalty checks. That's why you wouldn't see Ashley Banks in anything for years until now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't living like that, bro. So now, I don't know, maybe they're getting weird. Maybe they feel like losing in their whatever position they had, and they're freaking out. That's my spiel, man.
Okay,
of their opinion. I'm not saying like I fully bought in, but I just feel like let me try to steel man what they trying to do. Like,
that is fair, because it's like they're
feeling less confident right now. That's why they're going insane right now. Like,
But also they need to realize that a lot of things right now in America, in the West, are like dialed down for like everybody, especially in the entertainment world. It's just like we got trash, bro.
Yeah, and they weren't helping. You know what I'm saying? They weren't helping. Like, any adjustments made to Star Trek was not good. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, bro!
And like Star Wars. I mean, look,
we're not doing Star Wars again, but yeah, like,
hey, I'm not gonna talk Star Wars all night, but I'm just saying, like, look, this used to be like a global franchise, like one of America's greatest cultural exports. And now it's like, if it was under like a rating, like a credit rating, like Moody's, it would be rated junk. It's a depreciating asset.
Right.
Like every movie they make is gonna make less. Like the next movie they're making is with Ryan Gosling playing like some guy they made up, some rogue trader guy. He's not a Jedi. He's just like a wisecracking Han Solo like wannabe, right? And that's even less hype than The Mandalorian, you know. So it's like, what's that gonna do? Maybe Ryan Gosling's fame, because he's coming off the Project Hail Mary, that could like blow it up. But it's not a guarantee anymore that a Star Wars thing is gonna get $1 billion, unless they bring Luke Skywalker back to life, which they're not gonna do. So everything is kind of nerfed down for everybody in entertainment right now. Like I heard right now, like Dark Horse Comics is now what do you call it? Like they got bought out by Embracer Group, and they kicked out the founder who had it since it was founded, Mike Richardson.
Okay.
And now like the workers that are there, they want to unionize against like the people that bought them. So it's bought Dark Horse. So it's like a lot of chaos happening right now. So it's kind of weird. Like maybe the issue is that they think like they ain't gonna make no black characters like ever.
I mean,
so So their only hope is to race swap the right ones, and that's it. Like if that's all they get, like even though they can create their own stuff and just put it on the internet, or like and sometimes they do, and sometimes they buy it or don't. But I think they just want maybe they want like an insta boost, like like they don't work from the ground floor up. They want to like go viral, like Khalees by race swapping Mario.
Instant viral. But it's funny because like they're gonna be like, Sean, your arguments to make your own black characters is weak. And I'm like, if it's that weak, then obviously I'm not the only person saying this, right? There are other black creators out there saying this. And it got so crazy that Japan, after all the racial back and forth, is now recognizing other black creators that are saying people are chastising me for my black creations. They have done highlighted Moon Lord. They done highlighted Eric July. So now it's like Japan has like dialed in. So I'm like, guys, doesn't that mean it's time for you to do what you want to do instead of making Black Mario? I still can't get over the Black Mario with the chain, bro, and the Tims. Like we hit the representation matters crowd. Like nah. It's over. It's over. I declared it over. It's over tonight. Okay. Once I seen that point, I'm like, nah. Go start creating. I'm tired of y'all. Get out. Get out.
I think it's just because like also the internet, it's got people hooked into like dopamine brain, so they want to go viral. So doing this will make you go viral. You know, Black Princess Zelda, Black Punisher, Black your Care Bear. I don't know anything. But when you do your own original thing, then you got to suffer through the algorithmic grind.
As with anything, any
you draw something for 8 hours, 18 hours, whatever, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks, and then you post it on there thinking you're going like, damn, I worked on this for 2 weeks. It looks so good. I'm gonna post it, bro. And it might be dope. It might be like one of the greatest things like anybody put on Twitter. And then you put it on there, bro, 10 likes.
And sometimes you hear, listen, my page is the same way.
And then the solution for that is like draw another one.
I mean, that's what you got to draw another one. Hey, listen, that's what comic books is, right? Comic books is pure insanity. You draw one picture and then you got to draw it again forever.
Yeah. Meanwhile, if you draw
like K-Ron is doing right now.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you draw Black Mario, then you get an instant fan base of people who want to like make into the character black, and then they're gonna share you and. They want instant results, like especially nowadays, people want instant results. These artists, you know what I'm saying? Their day job boss don't want them to draw anything. Their mom don't want them to draw anything. Their woman or their their boss, they don't want them to draw anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just like stop drawing this, get back to work, get back to making the ravioli for the kids. Like, man, get back to mowing the lawn, get back to. So they want to like show how popular they are so that these people will leave them alone. So then they fall into traps like this, like hooking in with like weird cliques of people to go insta famous so that they can get a following quick.
Get it today.
Get it
like,
today.
I got you right now, Blorio.
Yeah, Blorio. Because I tell you, making art is harder than like going on TikTok and shaking your butt. That's like the fastest way. Like
they want
can be famous or anybody.
It's you know what?
Or your boy Shark Bite.
Oh gosh. Yo, by the way, they made up a lie about Big Groove.
You have to support Big Groove against the lie. Like
actually, yes.
Okay, what did they say about Big Groove?
As much as I can't stand Big Groove and his actions, the antics of Big Groove.
Yes,
y'all know who Big Groove is. I'm not putting him on the screen. Okay,
he's the guy who like bites the sandwiches and
shark bite,
and then he does like these weird dances.
Freaking. Anyway, I can't say what I want to say, but
anyway,
on TikTok they were trying to say that some Asian restaurant hired him because that's what they do. They call him in so he could do the videos to promote their restaurants or something. I don't know why you want Big Groove to promote your restaurant, but okay. And they try to say some Asian dude hit him up, right, to come to the restaurant so that he can secretly serve him like raw blowfish or something like that. Or
I could kill him.
yeah. So they were saying it was
So
a
when Homer ate the blowfish, he thought he was gonna die.
yeah. So he said they try to say it was a murder attempt on Big Group.
Oh, is that real?
No.
Oh. Should have hit on Big Group.
And I'm like, first of all, if it was real, I would say this. That's not cool. All right, like just because I don't like what Big Groove does not mean I want Big Groove erased from the planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's a human being. You know what I'm saying? He's another human in the image of God. You know what I'm saying? But look, yeah, you know how many was live? First of all, it was only shared on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yo, guys. They tried to kill him, and then they had a picture of the guy who could have been AI, some old Asian dude, and they tried to say like he was the cause. And I forgot what the storyline was. I guess like the chefs caught him about to serve the blowfish, and then he stopped him. And I was like, all right, I'll play your game. I'll go look this up on the news. Nothing. Found nothing. Now maybe I'm stupid, and there actually was an attempt, but the day that I looked, that wasn't a thing. Anyway, sorry, that was just a small side note. TikTok will come up with strange stories that are not true. Okay.
Hilarious. So there you have it.
Alfredo said no Hootie. Yes, no Hootie and the blowfish.
What about Hootie?
Bree says she want a Big Groove dog. Bree, I know you trying to get on my nerves. Okay, like tonight.
I'm surprised there isn't one already.
No. You know what? If they make a Big Groove doll, then I'm gonna leave the internet. Like hey, Ron, I'm gonna be out.
Push a button like on the top of the head, or like and then he starts dancing the dance and says shark bite. They pull a little string and shark bite.
People will buy it, right?
Yeah. They make a shark doing the bite too, like the animated.
No. So don't put ideas.
They get Khalees to promote the Big Groove dog.
See, at least look, at least that'll be an original thing though.
True.
Can't get no copyright infringement. You collab with Big Groove. And then
collab with Big Groove. Is that our next operation? We're gonna collab. You're gonna do a joint YouTube video where like when you look up the profile, it's your name and like Big Groove underneath. Like,
listen, if what Black Entertainment got for us is a doll of Big Groove, I'm out, bro. I can't do this.
Man, you talk about YouTube movies. Like you're talking this Backrooms movie is like from a YouTuber and the Iron Lung movie, and they're putting YouTubers in movies and like influencers. Like Big Groove about to. Maybe they'll try to mainstream him. They'll try to put him in some movie.
Okay, but there's a level of cool factor between like Backrooms and Iron Lung. If Backrooms is here and Iron Lung is here, Big Groove is like below. Come on,
it's true. But for now, you know what I'm saying. But you never know. Maybe
I ain't doing it for now. They better get something cool.
Maybe they started they'll put him on like a sitcom. Like put him in a sitcom with Cedric the Entertainer as like wacky neighbor to pop in. Once in a while. And then Big Groove is in one of these like I don't know what they call them joints. Like he's like in one of the Jordan Peele movies, being like a strange man chasing people in the mansion or something.
Well, like an actual character?
Yeah, like him like running around and they'd be like, Big Groove, you're blowing up.
I don't know.
You put him on these YouTube channels getting interviewed, you're gonna get used to him, and then your brain is gonna normalize to Big Groove. You're gonna have all these YouTubers interviewing him, like John Campia. And the normie guys like Jake's Takes and stuff, like saying, Big Groove, you're an amazing guy. Can you tell me a story about your childhood? I was doing research, and when you aim to that sandwich, it changed people's lives for the better. Leave the comment sections. Like, wow, thank you, Jake. Thank you so much.
I don't know if I could see him in a video production and separate him from what he did. Because they could have him in some horror movie like, oh, Big Groove's breakout role, and all I'm gonna hear in my head is sure, bye. Like I can't like I can't
Big Group,
divorce.
Big Group gonna be an EGOT. He gonna get the Emmy, the Oscar, the Grammy, and the Tony. Boy,
Yo, if that happened, I'm moving out the country, bro. Like I'm going to Antarctica.
yo, wild things happen. Wild things. All right, let's go to the chat, and then
Oh
we
man.
want to do a showcase.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can do that. So let me see what the people have to say. Salkor said that was a perfect day to bounce. It could be seen as a vow for next year in his life to not put up with this. He's talking about Harada.
Oh yeah,
No, he's talking about Harada. He's talking about the Gachiakuta graffiti man.
yeah.
You know, hey, if you're getting paid without being online, why do people want to be online? Like, just get the cash, bro. They're trying to be influencer. Like, that's what you do when like you trying to get people to buy the book, but they already have a corporation making them, you know, doing the work to have people buy the book already. They're trying to get more money. They're trying to get the Super Mario, the Black Super Mario money. Like, if you leave some bucks on the table, like just for your mental health, like, is everything got to be an opportunity? You know, I heard there's a bunch of serial killers out there. We got to get their revenue, and it's like you can leave some money on the table, bro. I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Mm.
But that's America now, bro. It's like you gotta get everybody's cash. It says Brina says I'll make a GoFundMe for $10 to surprise my family. Then say they don't want it, so I'll get a laptop instead. Oh, okay. So
Yeah, there you go.
She thinks it's bots that are supporting this stuff. 55% bots supporting this stuff. Probably.
That is the
I mean,
case
look,
sometimes. There was a person. Speaking about, there was a person that I didn't mention yesterday, or maybe I did. Talking about like during the whole K Rana thing, and they were talking about like, oh, you know, artists should like conform to us, like to the fans. Like they make the stuff, and then we tell them what we want, you know, what sexuality and color we want the characters to be, and it's their job to change it to what they want. And I'm like, what? But and then after a while, like I just saw them posting more, and I was like, oh, this is rage bait, man. This
they
is
got bot farms.
yeah. And then I think I looked up the country, and then apparently they were screenshotted saying, you know, the ER in support, if you can imagine.
Crazy.
He's like, you know, like ERs are better than white people, and I'm just like, wait a minute. So anyway, I looked up the country, and they were like in like I forget where they were. I don't want to scapegoat the country. It was like Thailand or something like that.
Maybe like the dollar goes further in some of these countries so that they can afford, like if American pays for them to be a bot farm, they can get a bunch of bots cheaper from another country. Like, like if you walk in with like $20 American, you could like buy like 10 McDonald's meals or something in some other country. Maybe
Right.
like there's an American using the conversion rate exchange to buy like a zillion bots to like spam people with. It's
Right.
possible. I see these people I see bots with verified accounts. Like somebody's paying subscriptions for them to like spam like nonsense. Insanity. Anyway, 100 said Fresh Prince, Moesha, and so on. Fresh Prince is a very different show.
Mhm.
Flesh Prince. That's a hero. Flesh Prince. Yeah, that's a different show.
that's on a website somewhere, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Power 100 says, speaking of Tyler Perry, I saw clips of that absurd movie with Megan Good and her boyfriend's family carrying a dead body out of the casket. I don't even know what that is.
I don't know. I halfway don't want to know, but I'll find out for next week.
Yeah. Is it like the Black Weekend at Bernie's? This is why I'm giving green light for gatekeeping idea. That's what Defected Duma says. Speaking of Star Wars, heard the new season of Mando wasn't that good. He's talking about the movie. I heard like the movie was a series. It was an idea of like Jon Favreau planned out some episodes of The Mandalorian. So he decided to stitch those together in his script and just make it into a movie. So maybe that's why people are feeling it's a little episodic.
Okay.
or uneven. I don't know. I didn't see the movie, so can't judge. Alpha Proto says it's character appropriation. Oh yeah, they definitely doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Brina says, speaking of black characters, I just posted one in the Discord. All right, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
I've pivoted my comics aesthetic from the 1920s to 30s to the 80s and 90s. Well, that's interesting. Let's take a look at the Discord.
There you go.
Alpha Proto says I have no clue who Big Groove is. I don't know.
You know Big Groove.
I think you say that he wants to
No,
get you to post.
No, you're not gonna gaslight me to putting that man on the screen.
Shark bite. The guy just bites into like giant hoagies and sandwiches and stuff. Then he does a dance.
Big Groove and his boy, who I forgot the other dude, who's actually slightly worse than Big Groove.
Says reactor draw make a cyberpunk fairy tale special with meeting a black counterpart in an upcoming time war.
Oh, well, like that X-Men issue when Bishop met the Black X-Men.
That was weird. Why did they draw it that hard too? It's like if you had that script, why would you draw it that hard, bro? Like who's really working harder, like the writer or the artist, bro? Like that should solve the question right there, bro.
Man,
I want a. Oh, Brina says she want a Big Groove doll.
Yeah, I covered that one.
All right, we talked about that. Reporter asked about Hootie and the Blowfish. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He's lying about Big Groove.
I heard a Hootie song the other day, bro. It was like, damn, bro, the 90s, bro. That was a banger, bro. Yo, they love themselves some Hootie in this country, bro. Hootie was huge.
Your word.
There was an episode of Friends where they went to go see Hootie.
I wasn't really into Hootie.
Song, bro. What happened?
I wasn't really into Hootie Blowfish.
Yeah, some songs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Hold My Hand or whatever it was, and I don't want to be real. I forgot the other one. I think that was the other one I can't think of was probably his best song. It was so great I can't remember it. But I think it was a banger.
I mean, I can't remember. I don't know. All my 90s taste was just like mad dark. Just like
Sean just like dark and dirty, dirty, grungy,
mob deep, and like 9 Inch Nails. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just very dirty, messed up,
violent, edgy.
The Prodigy.
Yeah, just a bunch of creeps coming out of Sonic Realm. Whoa. No lighthearted stuff, you know what I'm saying? I got tears, you know what I'm saying? Like if I dip into I don't listen to nothing mainstream now. It's all pretty much cheeks at this point. Like it sucks. But back in the day, like, you have your tears. Oh, that's a nice radio song. I leave it there. And then I have my alternative thing, and then I got my gangsta rap here and but now forget it. I don't think the mainstream.
I mean, I had tears too. It was just like the dark version of each genre.
I don't know, bro. Like, what was the best decade for music? I don't know. That's the question. I mean, I guess they can say every decade's the best because you're not looking hard enough. It's like I look hard enough. I know who I like from this era too. But I'm just saying, like, top 40 had to have one banger. Like, even you said Prodigy had the #1 album at one time. Like, at least it went #1.
Yeah. Was
like something to creep into the top?
Wait, what went #1? Was it Fatal Land?
Yeah,
I figured.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It's probably their best album anyway.
It was at least in the top 10.
Right.
Anyway, Mando Grogu was very much a 4-episode season made into a movie. It came off like it was screaming for you to watch, to latch on to something interesting within its mediocrity. It was sad and stale. Damn.
There you go. That's the SO Core review. I'm going to take that review to heart and do what I do best, not watch. Thank you. Like that now, at least I know.
Pound 100 says Sean should produce the Big Groove movie.
I don't want to be in the same room with that dude. Like,
Sean is going to make the Big Groove comic adaptation.
You know what? I'll do the Big Groove comic adaptation if you give me mad bread. I'm talking about mad bread. You're gonna have to give me like 500K or something. Like,
You can make the Big Groove merch kit.
ugh.
Power Hunter says it could be the decade Shark Tale.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I don't know. He's a black icon now, right? He's like black excellence, right?
Is he?
No, I have no idea. He's making money, right? He's rich, celebrity. Brina says, I want Big Groove to star in Kwanzaa's Black. Yeah, maybe
Oh, there you go.
You never know. You got to broker
See,
the
that
deal,
would actually
Brina.
make sense.
You got to broker the deal. 100 says, Sean gonna draw a groove with a basketball jersey with half afro and braces. Well, he's he maybe that's like the groove when he started out, like he used to be like a nerd and trying to be on a basketball team, they wouldn't let him on, and then he started eating sandwiches.
I tell you what.
And then he became like big and strong, and then he became famous. That's the origin story.
The origin story. I'll give you even one better. I'll make the worst movie of all time, bro. It's gonna be a buddy cop movie with Big Groove and Ashton Hall. Boom. Y'all ain't ready, okay? Put two of the biggest, buffest dudes in one film to out cringe everybody. Anyway, what was the next comment? Oh, CD Price, what's up, man? Said Chud the Builder got a GoFundMe. Anything can get money from a GoFundMe.
Yeah, the guy who hit him.
Chud got a GoFundMe, bro.
Yeah, he got to go for me. I think the judge said he can't use
goodness,
it. He
bro.
can't use the money because he can't profit from a crime or something. And,
Right.
it's not really profit. It's like bail money, but they don't care. The judge can make any rule they want, really. And I think if they have a law for that, and somebody said the law on Twitter that he can't use the money. I think the guy who got in a fight with also got to go fund me too. So if you're getting involved in any kind of weird violent incident or something like that, I guess like you can get fans. That's why like you got Johnny Somali and all these people, like somehow bread falls into their wallet, even though it's like you would, in a more civilized world that would not happen.
Right.
It's a whole. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. We live in wild times. But it is what it is. Venus says, "Conform to us" is the most insane thing I've heard.
I forgot what I was talking about at that point.
CD Price says, I mean, everyone's listening to The Art of Noise back in the 90s. Were they? The Art of Noise. Was that like, I remember they had a band. That's like an 80s thing, right?
Was it? I'll try to remember it.
I forgot. They had like some moments. I forgot the name of the song. Moments in Love or Moments in something. I forgot the name of the song. It was a big song. I'll look it up. Art of Noise. You can go to the showcase.
Yep. I guess we'll start the showcase with this, y'all. This is me drawing Jabber. Okay.
Yeah, Moments in Love. I was right.
Yeah.
I was right.
Oh.
I know my music.
Yeah, I'm starting to draw Jabber. I'm probably if I do a big Gachiakuta video wrap up, which I guess will be more than Gachiakuta. It'll just be like the state of like, I don't know, us reacting to Japan. That'll be the title of the topic of the video. And this will be the art piece to accompany it with. Well, also, by the way, y'all, I do have a video, a very short video that is already on Digital Art Riots. As a matter of fact, I will get that link for you, and then I'll go straight to the showcase. Let me go get it. Where is my video? Oh, to the channel. Shark bite.
Shark. The worst.
Annoying, bro. Annoying. Here we go. All right. There you go. You guys can check that out at your leisure. I'll also make sure to put it as a community post. I'll probably do the community post tomorrow. All right. Let's go to the Discord. All right. Check out everything. See what we got going on. I better not see no Big Groove fan art in here, man.
Oh, Big Groove. Tell you, man, you're gonna win the Oscar one day, son. So I'm gonna be shocked.
Man, listen.
Brick Blue gonna be the next Akon. You're gonna win a Grammy. I don't think so. Anyway, so what do we have for today? By the way, this is a showcase. Anyone wants to join the showcase can look in the link in the description, join the Discord, go to the post your orange section, post your orange, and we'll feature it on the stream.
Right. So we got Bree here with some art. She always does cool stuff. What we got here? She said, "Work in progress. Starting my comic book for the 11 billionth time." Says been watching a lot of gangster movies, so I pivoted, setting the aesthetic from the 1920s and 30s to 1980 and 90s because I fell in love with the fashion and the signage, graphic design. What we got here? All right, cool. We got cool line work. That's what I said when I saw the Super Mario joint. Today, this is my exact face. This is cool, Bree.
No doubt. No doubt.
Got down here. Ooh, look. Look at the characters. Characters. Studies I did a month ago.
Maybe this could be the better version. Hip hop version, the better version of mixtape. Like it could be
Let's mixtape. If y'all we told y'all we try to watch mixtape, right? Like we try to watch this thing play out online. She did a commission. This is fire, by the way. Look at that color.
Yeah, look at that.
I guess that's all we have for today on that because
can you imagine mixtape?
Yo, mixtape was too cringe.
Like I wouldn't mind it's a coming of age story in the 90s. That's not bad. Like it could be a game.
It could be
games about characters, but there wasn't a game in it.
It wasn't a game, and there weren't any likable characters. Right.
Like she was skateboarding, but it's like almost like there wasn't even threats of the skateboarding mission. It was like you can't even lose the game.
That game was something else. I
It wasn't even like a good point and click adventure like from the 90s. Remember those games like Monkey Island or the Indiana Jones joints or the Grim Fandango? You just click the button and the guy walks there. You open the drawer. Like it was barely even good on that level.
People were saying it should have been like the Batman Telltale games, you know?
Yeah.
Or I didn't play those games. For me, the closest reference is Detroit Become Human. Okay, Bree, let me wrap this up for you in a neat package. Mixtape is a game. It's a game that is claimed to be an indie game. It has bad frame rate on purpose. It has these lush backgrounds, and it's a coming of age story with these kids that is 90s inspired, except none of the characters are likable. It's got a Tumblr style, and everybody in the mainstream gaming journalist industry gave it a 10 out of 10. Watch the game. No, the game plays itself. It's hardly a game.
You can watch the playthrough on YouTube.
Yeah. Annoying characters, bland, boring. Makani actually played it, and he was sorry that he played it. I don't know why he played it. I secretly think that Makani needs to not engage in these endeavors, but you know.
Yeah. Like when I mentioned it, it's not like what you're creating, Brina. It's just that it took place in the 90s or something. That's it. Like,
oh, and I want to reiterate the indie thing was a whole big joke because it was funded by the Australian government, and the person who was running it is the daughter of a billionaire.
Well, I guess,
and we know it's. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut on you.
No, what happened?
We know that the game wasn't cheap because it used licensed music throughout the whole thing.
True.
Big licensed music. Okay. Yeah. Mixtape. That was mixtape.
And it seems funny. Like maybe they should have been like in a band. Maybe like the character should have been like people who were in a band trying to get.
Were they in a band? I don't know.
No, I don't know. They were a bunch of skaters that were just like She wanted to be a music supervisor.
They had one. I just know I saw a scene where one of the characters was threatening her cop father about how she's gonna burn the place down, the town down, if she doesn't get her way. And I'm like, this is the good guys. Okay. Millennial writing. it- I had a term to use for the game.
There's no strong plot.
No, it is. Is very much a. I don't know. And obviously, I heard that they got a lot of things for it being in the '90s era. That they got a lot of things wrong. Um, yeah, mixtape. It's like industry plants the game. Okay, that's what it literally is. And I am glad to have not taken part in that game. The only game I'm buying next is Phantom Blade Zero.
Yeah.
That's
the thing, like art, it's like if you're a rich kid, that's like the way to make art now, you know? Like they can afford everything, the equipment and the distro, and I mean, she's a billionaire's kid. I mean, at the end of the day, people are begging her to make stuff too. So that's why people are giving it a 10 out of 10. You know, a lot of these people who become the journals, they are trying to get into the biz somehow. So they become a journalist while they work on their screenplay and the side and stuff. So
right.
And I guess if like she's taking applications, maybe they don't want to give it a good review. Maybe, I don't know. I had no proof of that, but seen by the game's quality that I've seen, then there must be ulterior motive to those good reviews, because it's barely a game and the dialogue is silly, but it is what it is.
CD Price correcting me said this isn't a millennial writing this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what term to use for it, but
Like, I don't know how old she is. She's that young. She's like a Gen Zer.
who knows? I gotta find out.
I don't think so. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. How old are millennials now?
I forget millennials are older now. All I know is the game it was annoying. Like it was actually annoying.
See, Power Hunter says the game was originally a rejected movie pitch.
Was it? I mean, guess that makes sense.
Seems like a lot of things are like rejected movie pitches. A lot of comics are rejected movie pitches too, you know?
Yeah.
Just read like it. Like there's no like central character. There's no like big stakes or anything, or it looks like they're writing a novel or something. They're writing about a very specific situation in a very specific time window. Like you can't imagine a character like having multiple adventures when they write these things. They just want to have like a quick movie pitch for an audience, like an audience of executives.
Right.
Brina says, speaking of getting things quote unquote wrong, I'd like to pick your guys' brain for some proper 80s, 90s aesthetic.
New Jack City. No.
Sure. What's the question? About the question. What's the first question? You know.
She wants ideas for aesthetic.
Yeah, how does one adjust their do-rag back in 1995? You know, what kind of like knot did they use? Did they use like a quarter knot or like?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna look it up for fun.
You know, what was the sag on the pants? Like, what was like the proper sag ratio to pants to drawer ratio?
90s clothing stuff. Hold on, that's not what I. Yeah, none.
It is strange because like you look at mixtape and like they say it takes place in the 90s, and they had like, I don't know, but they didn't look like 90s kids. They look like hipster kids from now. Just
Yo, remember the Tommy? Tommy was big, bro.
Tommy.
Tommy Hilfiger.
Yeah, they wearing a Tommy logo on their chest. Yeah, look at this. Look at the 90s fashion.
We had big clothes, all right? Big clothes.
Watch that 90s sitcoms.
We had.
Why don't you do Jack City?
I don't know. New Jack City first popped into my head. I don't know why.
It's like there's early 90s and then there's like mid 90s to like late 90s, you know, and the transition to the 2000s. Like the fashions from the early '90s is different from like what it ended up being in the late '90s.
Right. Yo, you're gonna need a character in a bucket hat. You know what I'm saying?
The bucket hat was like that was like LL Cool J from the '80s.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he wasn't rocking no bucket hat in the '90s, but he was in the '80s. Yeah.
You had dudes wearing big coats. You know, big,
Yeah, big coats. There was no like
not
skinny
fit.
jeans in the
Yeah,
'90s. There was no like
no
fitted
fitted
suits.
suits. Yeah, no fitted suits. It was look at Son's blazer, B.
Yeah, you be swimming in your suit, swimming in your pants, bro. That's Brad Pitt. Brad Peasy.
Oh no, that's a blazer he's wearing. That's a trench coat, right? Like,
I don't know. It could be.
yeah,
I
no,
think
it's a trench coat because it's kind of long. Hold on, the Telegraph don't tell us, right? Oh, it was a blazer.
yeah, yeah.
My bad. My man's shirt. Man's shirt was big. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, it was different kind of styles. It was like New York style. They wear a lot of black. Then like I don't know. See, it's different. They had hip hop people.
right.
It's like mad baggy out. The party suit. Remember, like Kid and Play, they wear like a suit.
Yes.
Go
Suiting.
dancing.
The bigger the better. Yeah, we got fitted suits now. You know what I'm saying? Look, there you go. This what your lawyer coming to represent you in right now.
That's where you go into the Hamptons in this outfit right here. This is it,
Oh, look at your man's, bro.
bro. It was different, you know. There's hip hop people, and you know there was the white culture. They had Dawson's Creek, you know, wearing a lot of Old Navy outfits,
Right.
a lot of V-necks, very preppy.
Pastel colors.
Yeah, you know. I guess like if you go like a lot of it's funny because like in '80s and '90s, a lot of fashion was dictated by movies and TV shows. Like they were trying to get people to dress like the people on MTV and on broadcast TV.
Right.
So if you watch those shows, you probably get a gist of what the fashion is because they were just copying who they thought was big at the time.
I just went to 80 style real quick. What we got right here? Oh, Pete Numbers.
What is this? Is it Coco Beware? That's wrestlers.
Is it? Is this link safe to click? Okay.
Saved by the Bell. Sometimes some of these people on TV wear like some wild stuff, and even back then you'd be like, I ain't wearing that.
Oh, yo, we had the joints with the laser, the school pictures with the laser in the background. Yo, nah. Oh, I feel old. I definitely had the laser background school photo. Okay.
Yeah, I remember a kid. Remember Crisscross came out,
Mm-hmm.
and they wear their pants backwards, and
Yeah,
then
that never took off.
yeah, never. I don't believe that people were wearing their pants backwards. Like maybe a few people did it, but did they? No.
Mm-hmm.
These guys were a flash in the pan.
So, what's some 80s shows and movies to look at? Oh man. Oh.
Well, where's your comic book take place? You can narrow it down. It's I don't know, all of them. That's why it's funny to watch like '80s anime because they do the fashion so well, you know.
They do.
They're like fashion conscious when they draw. Still now, you know, they'll draw characters and they'll be wearing like the clothes of today. So you watch like an '80s anime, they're wearing the clothes from back then, and they have the hairstyles with like it's all like poofed out.
Hold on, CD Price got a request in the 80s Jerry curls.
80s Jericho, that was like the hairstyle of the black man.
Yeah.
Soul Glow from Coming to America. It's funny because like there's a difference between like there's like a 70s black man, there's an
Bro.
80s black man, and then there's like a 90s black man.
Peep your mans, B.
Yo, is that Jamie Foxx?
I believe.
Jerry Curl, bro.
So, all right.
Bro. Yeah, the guy from Lionel Richie and the dude from Coming to America, the Jerry Curl man.
See, these were serious times. They ain't race swapping nothing, all right? This man's creating stuff from scratch, B. All right? Okay? We need to bring serious people back. Let's all start wearing Jerry curls. I'm messing with you.
Hey, maybe you get a Jerry Curl, then you can write
Like,
Thriller.
make the better ideas, and maybe you won't be creating Black Mario.
Who's the other one? Is that Tubbs?
Yup.
Yo, some boy Tubbs. This is like
Yo, the 80s had new ideas all the time, son. There was like a new IP every day.
Oh yeah, every day.
What?
Every day, yeah.
See, this is another reason why stuff pisses us off. Like every day, just something. If you're watching a new show, you know, it's time to watch Airwolf. It's time to watch Knight Rider. It's time to watch.
It's exciting. You get the TV guide. You get to buy like an actual digest to find out what the new shows are, and you just read it and be like, "Oh, that sounds like a cool show. I'll give it a chance." And if it takes off, it becomes a new IP. Think horror movies. They had like a new horror character every 5 minutes. They had Freddy, Jason, you know, Chucky, and all those guys. Fright Night.
Leprechaun. When was Leprechaun?
Yeah, the Leprechaun. What happened?
When was Leprechaun? When was Leprechaun made?
Like in the 90s.
Yeah,
Maybe like 92 or something like that. I think Jennifer Aniston was in the first Leprechaun.
Yeah, Pinhead.
Yeah, Hellraiser, right? That's another one. Pinhead.
We had Lord. What was it? Lord of Illusions.
Well, that wasn't a hit movie. But
I mean, it wasn't a hit, but I mean, look, it was a thing.
It was a new movie.
It existed. It was new.
Yeah. I mean, they had sequels too. They made like 400 like Freddy movies and
Friday 13,
Jason movies.
Michael Myers.
Yeah, they existed alongside the new thing, you know.
Like sometimes you make stuff and it wouldn't hit. You just keep going. Like then there's some joint. What was it? Pumpkinhead. Is that a thing? Or did I make it up?
Yeah, that was a movie. Yeah, Pumpkinhead.
Pumpkinhead.
That was pretty good.
Man, they just to make stuff. Okay, they didn't care if it hit or not. They just to make it.
Yeah, it was funny. In the 80s, they were trying some kind of like smooth. They were trying to feel like Smooth Brothers in the 90s or something. Like they were trying to have like people wearing suits and being smooth and singing like R&B.
Do we got any Smooth Brothers left?
I don't know. They're trying to have like these Happy Brothers back in the day or something like that, and they were trying to introduce like light skinned people into the mix.
Right.
So they were trying to bring in like Stoney Jackson and people like that to be the man. Stoney Jackson, this guy from people with different features, you know what I'm saying? They were trying for like a wide variety of like blackness.
Right.
Which is good. That's like diversity and stuff, you know. That's what Cosby wanted too, you know what I'm saying? Like he wanted like his family and extended family on TV to be like different shades of black. So you had Lisa Bonet, then you had Theo, and then you had like Vanessa, and then you had like, you know, his granddad and all that stuff. Then the 90s happened when they invented gangster rap. That's like the most biggest demarcation line of like the past in blackness and like what we have today. Because then mostly things like converted to like the gangster rap level, you know.
All right.
People coming angry, dangerous.
Yo, gangster rap was mad angry, bro. Like
has good music come out of it.
It did.
So yeah, CD Price says starter jacket. Yeah, it's a starter's jacket. CD Price says Soul Glow.
Yo, they got the curly kit, bro.
Power 100 says the industry wants more of mixtape. Mixtape 2, mixtape 3.
I guess they can fund it forever, right? Just get billionaire money.
Yeah. Brina says, I've watched New Jack City twice. My favorite scene is when Pookie blinked after he died. Chris needed some eye drops. He was a little crusty. Crack me. They keep calling me. They keep calling. You ain't the prom queen. You look like the prom fiend. That was his greatest role, being a crackhead. He should have got nominated. Why is New Jack City not in the Criterion Collection? That's what I want.
I don't know.
Love and Basketball is in the Criterion Collection. Why can't they put New Jack City?
Now, hang on, son. New Jack City deserved to be there before. That's my bias.
Because they were like, why no black movies in here, like modern black movies? So they picked Love and Basketball to be in the Criterion collection. Now it's in the closet, and I'm like, yo, we're New Jack City, bro.
Love and Basketball.
And what's up for the Mexican people, son? Where's Blood In, Blood Out?
Your word.
Bound by Honor, you know what I'm saying? With Damian Chapa and Benjamin Bratt. What's up with that? That's like goated in every Mexican household.
Yo, you know what? You brought up a good point that I should have wrote down because I wanted to make this point. So, and you just reminded me, bro. The one thing that that frustrates me about this whole culture war and race this and swap that, which is a very annoying conversation because I just want cool things to be made, is the fact that every time this is brought up, it's only two races, bro. It's the most limiting thing, black and white. And then sometimes, I guess now you're bringing in Asians, just blanket Asians, not even like an actual country. Black and white. I'm like, yo, I don't hear Eskimos crying for no representation. You know what I'm saying? I don't hear and like Hispanics don't exist. Like freaking
they've called for representation as well. I think
they have, but like the loudest cries is like black and white.
Yeah, because I think it's diluted because Hispanics also have their own country and their own channel, and
they do,
and in their own nation, they don't seem to be interested in making movies per se, like big movies. They make soap operas and things like that,
yeah,
telenovelas, as I should say. And that's big around the world.
Except more better
in Latin countries anyway. Brina says, I think I want early 90s because it's closer to the 80s.
Oh,
it's
that
true.
makes sense.
Plus, yeah, there's a lot of things going on in the early 90s. I like the beginning of like New Jack Swing. It's the early 90s, Bill Biv DeVoe and Bobby Brown, innovator. Teddy Riley producing the beats and that took over. That was very influential in the R&B world. Even Michael Jackson had Teddy Riley work on his album for Dangerous. It was and then of course that evolves into like the later R&B like Jodeci and what's his Men, Boys to Men, and then all that. Anyway, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good era to start from, I think. Says, what are some good 80s shows and movies to look at? And it said maybe a hit in the 70s too for the street gangs, warrior style. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Warriors. Come out and play. Yay.
Good 80 shows and movies to look at? That's a good question. Oh, it depends. It's like an urban thing. If it's urban movies, we'll tell that. If it's any movie, we'll tell you that too.
I'm about to sit on that one and get back to
you. CD Price's Coco Beware and Owen Hart tag team. I guess so. Look up 80s Jerry Curls. Sean did.
Yeah.
If it takes place in NYC, but I call it New Pine City. Okay. Neon Deion Sanders with the Jerry Curls was a problem. Jerry was iconic. My story is inspired by One Piece in the way Oda creates his islands. Same with Avatar. Okay.
Got you.
I guess the islands of the boroughs, the 5 boroughs.
Right.
CD Price says, you want any reference to the 90s based in movies? See any movie with a song coming from the sounds of blackness? Sounds of Blackness. That sounds familiar. Is that a band, right? That was like a band. That was like an album, I think. I don't know. CD Price says, where's Above the Rim? You mean the Criteria Collection? With Tupac Shakur, it was a basketball. I saw it one time. I think Marlon Wayans is in it playing a guy named I don't know, Boogaloo or some stupid name like that.
I'll have to look up that casting.
Who did he play? It was some stupid name. It was Marlon Wayans. Above the Rim. Yeah, he played a character called Boogaloo. Yeah, damn. I got a memory, bro.
Sheesh.
I got a memory for nonsense.
Yo, the gigabytes of information in your head, bro, is crazy.
Let it be known, you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Mo Better Blues. You know, I never seen Mo Better Blues. I saw like a
Me
part of
neither.
it, like on
Nice.
cable. Yeah, I never seen Mo Better Blues.
Is it on Tubi?
And yeah, if it's on Tubi, I'll watch it tonight. Like, I had to fill out my early Spike Lee.
Right.
School Days. I never saw that either. I gotta watch that. Then I'm good. I think I like completed the speed run of Spike Lee.
Yeah, there you go.
If you should watch House Party, Brina. You should watch.
Oh,
House Party.
yeah, there you go.
You're going for early 90s. It's like one of the big ones.
What about Class Act?
Yeah, watch Class Act. You can watch Class Act. What was the other one? Watch Boomerang.
There you go.
Mo Better Blues back with Spike Lee movies was hits.
Man.
Rita says Hispanic isn't a race and they have their own ecosystem. Yeah, right. Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
They got their own thing. Like,
So we don't
forget mint condition.
Our ecosystem is Black Mario.
CD Price, no, mint condition. You know about the old folks, like they had like old brothers that were trying to become R&B guys.
Mm-hmm.
And they were good, except like, you know, MTV was always passing over old people. That's what happened with Milli Vanilli. Like, it was a band that had like, they were like middle-aged people.
Right.
And they were singing the songs, and the record producer liked them, but they thought like, oh, they couldn't sell their image at MTV. So they got Milli Vanilli, these two, I don't know, Jamaican dudes. I don't know where they were from Germany or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Two black guys to front them, and then they got caught for lip syncing. It was crazy, bro. How
they was out here doing the most, man. I don't know.
They were doing the most. Big Groove wishes he could be a regulator. It's true.
Regulators. That song put me in my head.
Reaction Joel, you forgot the Hispanics. Disney tried it and got canceled due to the stereotypical names of the characters.
Wait, which was
did?
This? Disney tried what again? Oh,
sure.
Didn't they try to have some Mexican cartoon or something? And they said like the cartoon looked ugly.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a year or two ago or something like that. I don't know.
Venus says any movie I'll pick out what I like. Oh, well, we started to mention it.
Yeah. If I remember any more, Brina, I will message you.
Power Hunter says Above the Rim soundtrack helped Warren G and Nate Dogg. This is true. That was the hot song. Like, people watched the movie for the song. It's a clear black night. A clear black night.
I used to know all the words to that song too. Regulators, mount up.
It's a clear black night.
All right, so what did we learn today? We learned.
It's like, what's it say? Like, if you smoke like I smoke, you hide
like every day.
It's a G-Funk era, funked out with a gangster twist.
So,
It's like, did my cat explode? And then
oh yeah, because it was a whole storyline. Like my man was in trouble and he had to come through with it.
I get back into freak mode. Something like that. CD Price says House Party 1 to 3 from 1990 to 1994. Everything else never existed. Yeah, they had like a House Party 4 or something with some.
Wait, stop. There was a House Party 4.
I think some goofy was in it. I don't know. Some young buck
All right.
was in it at the time. I don't know. Who was it? I don't know. That was recent too. Like they tried pulling some House Party.
What?
Yeah, they tried to
you know what?
They tried to remake House Party or something.
I'm not even gonna look it up. I'm not even gonna look it up. I want my mind to stay pure. There's too much nonsense in my brain.
Palmer Hunter says, y'all never seen Mo Better Blues where beat people up with trumpets with Denzel Washington? Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I was too young to appreciate the trumpets. I know Spike Lee was trying to get us to appreciate the trumpets and stuff, but I think like, my elementary school self wasn't feeling the.
Wait, what? Bree said that there's a show where there were characters named Taco and Burrito. Nah. No.
Cartoons making me hungry.
No. Come on now, dog.
CD Price says Sounds of Blackness is a black music group with hits like The Pressure, Part 1 and 2, Optimistic, and many more.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
I think I remember this. I remember there was something talking about the Sounds. I was listening to a podcast with Questlove. He was interviewing Jimmy Jam, I think.
Okay.
And Terry Lewis, both of them, maybe? Or one of them, I think. I think it was Jimmy Jam. And they were talking about the Sounds of Blackness. So I got educated. But I got to look it up. They had respect, I think. But I don't know. 90s was strong, man. Like people were huge in the 90s.
Yeah. And what are we doing now?
They're huge now. I mean, they're making music all the time. They're like big stars. Like they rappers, like, they got these rock and roll people. What are they doing? Like, they get arenas, but they're not on MTV. They're like the awards. They're not even on the awards. They don't let rock and roll people play anything on the award shows. It's like rappers and pop music. Sabrina Carpenter and them. Crazy. Anyway.
All I know is on the art side, we need to get it together.
Yeah. CD Price said, anytime in the 90s movie you needed something uplifted to be sung in the background, Optimistic was probably playing. At some point, I guess.
All right, yo, I do have to run up out of here.
Yeah, guys, it's been real.
Just to recap, Japan is rightfully tired of some of these other countries' crap.
Sure.
They're just trying to create, and people claim they want representation,
Yeah.
But they make this, and
it freaks me out.
That's what they make. All right.
Well, hey, we'll see what happens with that. But
he also got studs on his cap too. I don't know what that's about.
Why aren't they making like merch of like Martin and the cast of Martin? Why don't they go back old school?
Because that would make too much sense.
Why don't they make a Martin animated TV show or something? Why they like
no? They try to make Good Times.
Oh my God, you're right. Nothing can be good anymore. I think all the safeguards in Hollywood to make quality isn't there anymore.
It's not
like a cursed earth object. Like
what? I'm not being negative for the purpose of being negative, y'all. Like every time that they come through to make something, when were we just talking about the Grogu movie and everybody was it?
Who could have caught that? Did somebody look that over and say, "Hey, this looks like 4 episodes stitched together"? Okay, it's not a real movie.
We got no quality control. We got that. We got the Good Times joint. It was trash. All right. Then on the other side, I remember that one time they tried to make that right wing cartoon trash, like
Oh, the new norm. It
the
didn't
new
come out though,
norm.
but
Oh,
it
then
almost did.
it didn't come out. Well, whatever. The preview was trash. Like, like on all sides, we getting hit by trash. Like, we need some kind of quality to come out here. And I'm not saying everything we make is 100% trash, but like the trashometer in the West is scaling too high.
Too high.
We gotta bring it down. Anyway, y'all.
All right, yo.
We'll catch you next week, more than likely.
Guys, leave a like on the way out.
Yeah,
If you haven't already.
Y'all could check out the video I did on Digital Art Riot. I'll post it up again tomorrow in the community notes. Not community notes. Oh my goodness, what am I thinking about?
Community tab.
Community notes Twitter. Good grief. And yeah, y'all have a good weekend. Stay safe, and we'll catch you on the next show. Peace out.
Peace.